Welcome back to another lecture. So in this lecture, we'll try to sum up everything that we have learned. So we'll be trying to utilize our writing section with readability. We'll try to use tags properly. We'll be looking about the domain and authority of the website, and we'll try how to use the image properly. So here on my website, I have written a sample post. The post is currently in no format. And this is the Sony Xperia XZ2 Premium review. At currently, don't look at my domain name. It's not matching my niche. It's just that I have this particular domain and I don't want to register more domains. That's why I'm using this particular domain. And the current My Tech blog, I'm not sharing that link since it's currently under development. It's just not the correct domain for this niche. I'm using this as just for demo purpose so we can understand how everything works on real scenario. So here I have written a sample post with the image and content. So we need to format everything including the text as well as our SEO. First thing I will do is show you the post. So here is the image, here is what I have written. Now with this current post we cannot understand how is the display, how is the particular design of this phone and everything else. So what I do is I will go to the edit post and we'll look into it. Firstly, what I need to do is, since WordPress don't provide the setting to increase or decrease the font, so they have categories like paragraph, heading and everything else, but they don't provide like I need to use that particular font with particular size. So we need to add a plugin. So I will be installing a plugin named Use Any Font. How you need to install that? Inside there will be a plugin section. Just click on that plugin section and click on Add New. Here you will be having something like this and you need to search any font and you will be seeing the plugin at the first. Just click on Activate. Now my Use Any Font plugin is ready. Okay, let me refresh this particular page. Now if I see this toggle bar, I have these many fonts as well as I have option to change the size. You need to add one more plugin. Okay, just repeat the same step. I will show you from dashboard so that will be easy for you. Go to this plugin, add new. Now you need to search for Yoast SEO, that is Yoast SEO. When you search for Yoast SEO, you will have some plugin like this. Make sure you use this one only. This is the official one. While installing plugin, you have to keep an eye which plugin you are installing, since there are some plugin that works great but they make your website so slow that your page speed decreases a lot. In the next section we have some important info about page speed. So just click on Activate. Now Yoast SEO help us to make things in our control for SEO. So now I just refresh my post for one more time. So with the help of previous plugin, I have these options. With the help of Yoast SEO, I have one more option, that is this one. We'll be understanding these both options. Also, if you are not using these plugin or if you are not working for WordPress, there is no problem. You can use tags that I have already described, meta tags and all the other things. First I need to do is make everything in same font. This is most important thing. I will be using this particular font and using 12 as the standard size of my post. Next thing is, I would suggest you to download this particular Google Chrome extension known Grammarly. This will help you to improve your content with English grammar or English spelling and all the other things that you make mistake. It's really helpful for me actually. First thing is, while writing a post, I will be going for title, then the URL. So my title is Sony Xperia XZ2 Premium Review. Okay, that's good. My URL, my slug, that is, this is the important part. This look fines. I think it will be less than 60. This particular. link. Now one more thing, Yoast SEO will help you to understand, okay, what is your current score as SEO part and what is the score for this content as readability part. Now since I have written this content, I have already done that. Now I will check and use Grammarly to make and correct my mistake. More importantly, you need to make H1 and H2 correctly. For now, H1 is my header tag. So if you are working for an e-commerce project, your H1 will be your product name and the second H2 will be some of its feature. So for now, since I am working on a blog that is tech blog, if you are working on a health blog, if you are working on some automobile blog, you need to focus on its feature. So like if you are working on health blog, there will be some vitamins or there will be some nutritions that you want to specify or something like that. If you are some automobile blog or something like that, or a photography blog, there might be some specification that you want to tell, or colors, there might be some angles. That point will be described here. So let me make this H2 18. So now this particular is H2. So if I go to my post at this point of time, I cannot understand which is my design blog, and more importantly, I have an issue with the font size, and also from where design start, where design ends. This is a major issue for me. Now the next thing is, once design section is complete, I will make the other section, that is the other specification that I want, as header. So I will make it as header 2, increase its size for 14 and make it bold. Same will be followed by every other piece. Now once that is updated, you need to correct your grammar using Grammarly. You have done this. You need to check about the tags and categories. I have already added category as Sony. It depends on your website how you are maintaining your category. Since I am currently working on phone thing, so I will be maintaining phone with the name of categories of the phone brand. You can make categories according to a feature and everything that you want. Next important thing is tags. So if you are not working with WordPress and you are working with an HTML template or any development thing, you can add a tag using meta tags that I have already told, and they don't make much significance. It helps you to distribute posts according to tags on your website. So if I click on Sony tag, it will show all the blog posts that have Sony as their tag. Next will be feature image. We will be talking about it in a while, but first we need to look at this Yoast SEO. They have 3 options. First will help us to understand the readability of this post. Second will help us to understand how we are using our focus keyword in title as well as meta tag. Third is if you want more keywords, but this will be a premium section. So here if I look, I have added a meta description, a slug that is a URL end, and a title. By default it takes title from the H1 that we have written, then a separation and a site title, and it will be shown on Google like something like this. Okay, so according to Yoast SEO, we have extra words in our meta description, that is, that's crossing 150. and we have our title as a bit small. We need to add some text on our title, and we need to remove some text from our meta description. So if I try this, so let me try to edit something. Now it's showing that my meta description is in better shape. Also, I need to add some text to this particular title. So what I can do is, if I have title something like Sony Xperia XZ2 Premium Review, I can add some so that's how I can add some other text and make my title as a better focused title, and that will appeal users to click on it. Now I need to add a focus keyword. Focus keyword means they will look that this particular keyword is appearing in my post, it's appearing in my metadata, it's appearing in my slug, and it's appearing in my title. So I will be writing. So now you know that my focus keyword will surely be going to something like Sony Xperia Premium. So this is my focus keyword. So once I do this, they will give me that how I am performing and how I am not performing according to the links that I have it, according to the title, my meta tag, and everything else. So here you can see that everything is good except these few things, that I don't have internal link. What interlinking means is I should have some links of my website as outbound links here. What means, like Apple is a keyword here, and I have a post on my website that have something related to Apple, or a category on my website or tag on my website that have something related to Apple. So what I need to do is just go to my Apple category. Here what I can do is I can use this particular link as outbound link. So I will add a outbound link here and make it in bold. So if a user click on this link, only my page will be open, so my bounce rate will decrease. Now if I go here, that particular error for interlinking is gone. Here one more thing is, in my meta description I don't have that focus keyword, so I just need to go to my meta keyword once. So here I have Sony latest flagship and all the other things. I should add a keyword that is so now you can see I have that particular keyword also, and my meta description is also in green signal. So I have also removed that particular thing. Now the image on this page have missing alt attribute, means the image, the feature image that I was supposed to use or I am using has missing attribute. So I need to add an image, and I have that image. What is alt attribute? So if I see an alternative text that is missing, I will add Sony Xperia XZ2 Premium as my alternate attribute and see if that is gone. Yeah, that error is now gone. Now I have two errors, that is red sign. The focus keyword is not appearing in first paragraph, and the exact match density of keyword is 0.1%. These two have no issue, because crawlers know that I am writing about Sony Xperia through my title as well as my meta description. So I am good to go. I have crossed 10 good points out of 12. Now next thing is this readability. You can focus on this particular thing, but I have only one major issue, that I am crossing 20 word limit per paragraph or something like a long sentence. Once I post this, I need to focus on more important thing, that is the readability test according to how a child can read. I mean, if I have a score of 60 above, that would be good. So here is my blog post, and I now need to check the readability of this particular blog post. You can see the readability score is 63.1. I am happy since I was targeting 60 and above, and it could be easily understood by 14 to 15-year-old. So that's okay. So grade level of this is 9. So if you're writing on tech field, your score should be above 60. If something you are writing about some other stuff, it depends on you how you score that. I'm good with that. Once you are done with all these things, just go and check your website and understand how it's looking now. Is your content right and how you want it to display? My major aim was to make you understand what you are doing. So now you are able to write a decent blog post with title, URL slug, a good decent content that depend on your writing, but we have a Grammarly for English and how you can perform with the meta tag and the focus keyword. Now let's talk about the post Sony Xperia. Since it's a detailed post and I have just written some few paragraph, that is approx 400 words. So let's talk about this since it's well formatted and you need to focus on this. Here you can see title, that's they have done. Okay, important thing, the ad placement is correct. Since a user is opening this page, he sees the title, he sees their YouTube video, he sees their tags, and most importantly he sees the ad. Okay, this is their major aim. Now the other thing is, if you just scroll down a bit, you will see they have a paragraph before using the heading. So you need to focus on this point. Here they either give a short review, they either describe that product before they dig deep, or they just compare it with its previous version if there is any. Once we are done, we just need to use H2 tags. So what is recommended is, don't overuse H2 tag. Try to get at least 100 words between one H2 to second H2 tags. So you should maintain a gap of 100 words. That would be beneficial. So here they have design as their first specification. Then they have images. That means they have again distributed the content with H2 images and then the content. Okay, so they have the content and I guess this will be approx 100 word easily. Now they have a comparison between the design of other things and some words, some images, and then again the H2. So they have maintained a good gap between two H2s with images as well as with the text. Now let's see this particular H2. I hope you are understanding the user experience now. Since first was design, I was easily understandable with that particular topic. The second is display. I know if I need to get into display, I can just surely get directly over here. If I need to go to camera, I can just scroll down. Now they have maintained a good ratio between their H2, text and images. But here you see a comparison images. So if something that have comparison or something that is stats about some info, they are called as infographics. So they help us to make statistics, or it help us to compare or tell a feature about everything in just a single image. If you Google about infographics, you will understand this particular image has infographics about the specification of corporate, or this particular thing has infographics of some graphs or company, or if you see they have designed a path or instructions. So that's how infographics works. They are good and they rank very well. So infographics helps to get a good backlink strength. I will create a separate video how to get backlinks with infographics. You will understand in a better way. So now let's scroll down, and at the end there is the rating comparison. Okay, this is also a plugin that you can use in the WordPress. My most important thing, are there any links that interlink at site? If you see here, at every point or after every few words there is some interlinking. So this is some good thing that I've seen on this particular phone arena. So if you see, there is some Amazon affiliate link here. If you click on this particular link, it will take you to affiliate site. These are particular interlinkings. This is affiliate link. So that's how a blog post is structured. So my main motive was to make you understand to use tags and other things. So that would be helpful for you, and don't forget to check out description.